What is happening? What is the deal? And what is going on with our Raider family, man? You are in the building for another one of them episodes of Blunts and Breakdowns, man. Where you with your guys, man, Machiavelli and Rundown. We bringing the blunts and we bringing the breakdowns, man. So what's going on with my big dog, man?
Shoot, I'm just hanging in there, bro. Hanging in there, trying to get a grasp of this bipolar weather we've been experiencing this week, bro. It's been crazy out here in LA.
Little while, bro. She was damn near hailing where I'm at. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, I feel like I was back in Georgia for a little bit. Shit, crazy.
Yeah, bro. This that nasty, like, humid weather, bro. It's like, man, I was not looking forward to this at all.
Now, usually I like when it's gray. I like when it's cloudy. That's me. But yeah. I need the cold. You feel what I'm saying? I can't do humidity with that shit. I'm with
you already know us here on Blunts and Breakdown. We love the clouds. We love the clouds, but
there you go.
not them humid clouds. That's something else. We're not fucking with that.
There you go. So, man, I mean, last week was a banger. We went through Trench Babies, our first part of the series, right? And we watched Tonka Hemingway and JJ Pegues. But this is our second part of the installment of Trench Babies. It's a 3-part series, right? We got the defensive lines, but you saw us last week. If you was with the episode last week, we pretty much made this one on the spot. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So this is Trench Babies part 2. Tyree, Jah, I mean, what's your thoughts before we get into this film, bro? I mean, let's kind of break them down a little bit, talk about them before we get into it.
So I'm excited going into the film and all that. And one thing I will say, keep in mind before we go breaking down this film is these games were played last season. So that could be anywhere from September of last year to January. Since then, players, and now not just us, but also for the chat and Raider Nation to understand, like the fans, during the offseason, players can get worse or they can get better. So, for example, there's a player on here that you may or may not like. You may not be too keen on his style of play. But who knows? Maybe this offseason he might have worked on some things and he improved his game a little bit, whether it be strength and conditioning, whether it be health, whether it be just overall gameplay or explosiveness. Like, you never know. So just keep that in mind before we go move forward on these episodes. And I will say I did hear through the grapevine that one of the guys that we're going to watch on the film, he definitely looks much improved this offseason. So I'll just leave it at that.
So. I hope so. You know, for me, and of course this is coming out on Thursday. But for the show on Wednesday, you know, I'll be doing my solo thing. He's gonna be part of the series, man. He's gonna be part of the segment. One of the players that has to do something this year, bro. He has to.
Make or break year for a few guys.
Yeah, it's make or break year, bro. You know what I mean? So we got to see what he does this year. And I've called him the anomaly for a minute, man, because if this man ends up if Tyree can do what he's supposed to do, the D line immediately shoots up to damn near top 5 in the league. You know what I mean? Like it would be that good. But if he don't, well, there we are. You know what I mean? We got a piece missing. So for me, bro, I want to see him put it all together. Finally, create some moves, some pass rush moves. We talking about Tyree, bro. Have a secondary move, have a counter move. You know what I mean? Something other than a bull rush. I've always gave him credit for the run game, though. I feel like he's always been good at the run game. There's some people that just won't give him credit for shit. But for me, I'm like, bro, I think he does well in the run game.
Yeah, right now, I would say that's probably like his bread and butter is the run game at the moment. Now we want to see him put it all together, of course, on film and live on games too, not just on film. but we want to see him be able to put it all together. And hopefully this is the year, man. And like you're saying, for your show, he's going to be one of them guys that it's a big make or break year, because it's like not only is it okay, are you going to make the team, but there's dudes behind you that want that spot too. They want to be in that rotation. They want to be a part of that final 53. So how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to be on the field? How bad do you want to be a Raider? We're going to find out real soon.
Man, hey, bro, I'm excited to see if Tyree can put it together, bro. I know some people already done sold him off and said, hey, this is over, right? This is done, and wrote it off. Now, we will put this into perspective, right? What year is this for him? This is 3, right?
No, this is actually year 4. This is year 4.
4?
Yeah, he got drafted, what was that, 21 or 22?
I think so, yeah, then that's worse. That's worse.
No. This is year 3, I believe. This is actually year 3.
This is year 3.
Yeah, this is year 3. This is year 3. He got 23.
Yeah, so this is year 3. We keep this in mind. When he was drafted, all that we heard from the front office was like, man, he got this fucking foot injury, and he's gonna need at least, we're gonna see the real Tyree in 3 years. That's what everybody was saying. Real Tyree 3 years. Yeah. This is year 3, dog. This is it. Yeah. Last year didn't even give me that much confidence where I was like, oh yeah, bro, we seeing flashes. You know what I mean? Yeah. It wasn't that many flashes last year. So I don't know, bro. I'm weary about it.
Yeah, I'm definitely hesitant too. I'm iffy about him. I'm not fully out on Tyree Wilson. I still think there is hope, whether it's as a 3 tech or a 9 tech, or who knows, maybe he figures it out. Finally figured it out. That foot injury is not a big issue no more. From what I heard. Now, granted, I'm not going to say where I heard it from, but from what I heard, it's looking like that foot injury's healed up now. Like I know we always talk about the slow get off and stuff, or no lack of explosiveness, but they're saying they're starting to see a little something now. I mean, we'll see though. Hopefully that is the case.
Yeah, hopefully. So I mean, hey, let's get into Tyree then first. I mean, and then we'll talk about our next guy after. We'll break him down, but let's get into Tyree then, man. Let's see what we got.
Absolutely. Let's get it.
So looking at it, hold on, share, boom. So putting this up, we got New Orleans, right? Tyree versus New Orleans. Now let's see what we got here, man. Let's see what we got. So here he is over here, wide side, right? Let's see what he does.
Okay.
I mean, it's not going to his side.
You stayed stationary. Right. You stayed stationary. At least he didn't get pushed back, so that's already an improvement. We done seen a few guys stand straight up last week and get pushed back. I mean, granted, they're making plays, but at least he had a solid base to stay put. He didn't get pushed around.
If it was a run, you could say he did his job. I need him to get off the. Yeah. If it was a run, though, there's still a little lane right here. You feel me? Like I need him to get off this block.
Yeah, if it's a run, also the one thing a lot of people I remember when he got drafted that they talk about is he got an insane wingspan. So he got those type of arms where he could just snatch a motherfucker that's running right through that gap right by him. He has that.
Now I like this, right? You see where he got Buddy.
Yeah, he long arm bro already.
He got Buddy already fucked off. So that's good. Just you gotta get off that quicker. Just get off quicker. Yeah. That's my only thing, bro. Shed him and get to the ball carrier. I don't give a fuck if it's a fake or not.
Yeah, on that play, I think he used his right. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that. Yeah, he used his inside arm. If he would have used his outside arm to long arm him right there, then he could have made a play. But right there, he already basically somewhat turned. He basically somewhat turned himself to take himself out of that play if it was a run play.
I agree. Where we at now? He's not on the field on this one, so we're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
I don't want to see plays where he's not on the field.
Yeah, I agree.
There's Chase on right there. Yeah, I don't want to see Chase on. Next play. Let me see. Hold on. This is how you know. Hey, we going through the whole film, ladies and gents. We got the whole. Now, this is the problem, because why are we seeing Snowden and all these guys out here like this? And remember, there's no Max. There's no Christian Wilkins, right? Like
this already late in the year. This already the tankathon part of the year. That was part of the year where folks was watching a website.
Now here we go. He's back, right? Took how many plays was that? It was like I did 4 or 5 plays.
Yeah.
Gone. Not good. Barely in the stance out here at the top. You got a tight end on you. This is a shitty rep. It's a shit rep. I know. Look, bro. I know the ball's not coming to his side, right? I get it. He's very minimal he can do when it comes to the play. But the effort and the softness in which he's playing with right now is bullshit. Let's just keep it a bean, bro. It's bullshit.
Yeah, you can't get your ass whipped, bro. Don't let somebody whoop your ass.
Bro, and it's not even that, dog. It's to the fact, look at this, bro. I don't care if the play's not coming over here. That's Foster Moreau.
Yeah, bro, you can't let a tight end block you. You just can't let that happen.
That's Foster Moreau. Fling his little ass around, bro, and get to the play, dog. Stop bullshitting over there, bro. You buried in your
stance. Shout out to Foster. He was a baller when he was with the Raiders, bro, but he's not a Raider no more. I expect you to ragdoll, bro. Get him the fuck up out the paint, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Get him out the way, bro. Bounce him out the club, dog. I want to see more coming. Now, keep in mind, this is this year, right? This is last year. So what's the improvement? Can we see the improvement? This year, I bet not see that this year. If you see anybody that's smaller than you this year, Tyree see anybody that's smaller than him, bro, I expect that motherfucker on the ground. I expect him on the ground, bro. Now let's
see what we got.
From the other side. This on the other side. We got all three angles. Just piss poor. Bro.
Yeah. And if we're being real, bro, look at that play. Foster didn't even extend his arms on the block. He was sitting.
Nope. And that's okay. Look, this is not said. Maybe we will see improvement this year, but it's right here on the film, bro. Eye in the sky don't lie, bro. Anybody can get mad at what we're saying right now. I don't give a fuck about none of it. This is what we're seeing.
Now, one thing I will say is this is the part of the year where obviously we were losing games, but I won't use that as an excuse just due to the fact that from what I heard, the locker room, AP and them, they didn't lose the locker room. Guys are still motivated to play and trying to win games. So that's just you're dogging it. You're half-assing it right there, bro. And I don't try to shit on nobody when I say I'm just being honest.
Yeah, this is better. Now, the play got whistled dead, but the get off, look how he gets off.
Yeah.
Little more of that, dog. I want a little more of that.
And that's over there on that wide 9, bro. That's
exactly. Now we haven't seen him.
Bro.
We haven't seen him on the interior, no 3 tech, none of that yet. So let's see. We've only seen him at the wide 9, right?
Yeah.
So preface that by saying that. Now he's off the field again, right? There's like 2 plays off the field. Boom. All right. 3 plays off the field. More. Here we go.
There he is. Let's get.
There we go. Now we got something. Now we got something. All right. Side again here. Go at the end spot. There we go.
Nice
Just
little
get
foot
quicker.
trip.
There we go. A little quicker, baby.
Yeah. You use his height to his advantage right there when he dove for him. I like that. He at least gave a second effort there to, even though he may not be exactly in the vicinity, he made an effort to dive for that.
Right.
And because of that, if he wouldn't have done that, who knows? That might have been a 9 to 15-yard run. Right there. Bro, stopped at 3.
This is true. But am I tripping? Or let me know if I'm tripping. When I'm watching him, bro, it always looks like this motherfucker's taking his first couple steps, and it's like he's trying to be careful to see what the play is before he attacks. You feel what I'm saying? Case in point, bro. Watch just the first step on this right here, and you tell me it don't look like he's trying to gather himself to see what it is and then attack. Instead of, man, fuck that. I see Foster Moreau, shit his ass off me, bro. Get to the ball carrier. Watch him.
Yeah, let's watch closer. He right here on the right side of the screen, guys. Yeah.
Why?
At that point, bro, I feel like he spent a little too much time. Like the way he was shaded, that Moreau was shading him, he already had inside leverage. You didn't even have to worry about him. Just quick little nudge him off you and keep going, bro. You didn't even have to engage with him. You did not have to engage with Foster.
Correct, 100% correct. Well, then again, now we look at the get off from this side, right? And then it kind of explain it. But you're 100% right, bro. Like, you don't even got to engage in this motherfucker. You so big, bro. He's not going to be able to cross your face. There's no way. There's no fucking way Foster Moreau is going to get where he is to cross you, bro.
Yeah, at that point, bro, you're straight. You got to go straight down that line and make that play. And if he tries to push you, at that point, he's pushing you from behind. If you fall, that's a flag, bro. That's a win on your rep.
Mike, am I, bro? Are we lying when we say, dog? All he has to do is turn his shoulders this way towards the line, get straight with the line, bro, and he's making the play. That's literally it.
That's straight up fundamental football, bro. There's nothing wrong with that at all. What you said or what I said right there, like that's just straight up fundamental technique.
Let's see where he turns. He's still fucking the shoulders are still pointing towards the tunnels.
Yeah, like that. That's just technique right there, where it's like you like at most spend less than a half second. Yeah, that's Lualu.
Yes. Now look at his shoulders. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, he keeping a wide base.
He getting double teamed damn near. So
but he keeping his base centered to at least, you get me,
stretching the play out, bro.
Yeah.
I
mean, they did call a flag on the play, but I don't know what that was. But yeah, he just got to with tight ends, bro. Yeah, on tight ends, you need to just swipe them up off you, bro. Like no tight end should be able to block you, especially if you a big body pass rusher or D lineman like that. You should be able to just move this dude around.
Oh man, what? Being that size,
there's only a couple dudes that I know that like to block, and one of them's on your team. Other than that, this dude's not the greatest blocker. He's okay at blocking, but I expect you as an edge rusher to be able to blow by him.
Don't play. Keep it a beam, bro. Foster Moreau was here for years, bro. He is ass at blocking, bro. He is not a good tight end, a good blocking tight end to a degree. No degrees is he. But if you're telling me like this is George Kittle or some shit, that's different, right? Like, all right, fine. Like, you're getting blocked by George Kittle,
Mayer, Bowers, somebody like that. Okay, I'll give you benefit of the doubt. They'll do this shit when it comes to blocking. But yeah, like you said,
tight ends in the league, yeah, big body dudes. You know what I mean? They'll block. Fine, but come on, dog. Foster Moreau, be real, dog. This motherfucker was here for years. We know what he does, bro. He's not a good blocker. Now here we go. Let's see if we can put some good plays together, bro. We get back at the wide 9 again, right? Going against the left tackle.
Yeah.
Or right tackle, actually. My bad. There you go. Now that was nice.
I like that. Yep.
I like that.
Yeah, good pursuit right there. Good pursuit, bro.
Yeah. There you go.
Because look, did you see right there, right when he's turned to change the direction? It looked like he wanted to hesitate. That first initial step, but I get it. He a big body dude. So that change of direction is tough, but did you see right there? Like it looked like he wanted to hesitate. At least he knew, like once he seen, like, yeah, he got the ball, I'm gonna go get his ass.
See, that's the difference. No hesitation step. Bro, he's gone.
Yeah.
He's there. I feel like he be thinking too fucking much, bro. I swear it looks like he be thinking all the time.
Honestly, that's what it is, bro. Sometimes with football, where some players, it's either that one, they're either thinking too much, or two, they're scared. They're scared to get hurt, scared to get hit, and that's why they fuck up, overthinking too much. Let it be natural, bro. Just play. Yeah, let loose and play. Like it's football, bro. Like this should come natural to you. Especially you're a pro. You do this. You get paid to do this for a living. Like you've been doing this your whole life. Like it's not rocket science. I mean, yes, schematically, shit like that, it's tough. But when it comes to once you're on the field, bro, it should just be automatic. Just play.
Keep it a beam, Mike. Keep it a beam, Mike. We talking about scheme and shit. He play a position that scheme don't fucking matter, dog. Scheme does not matter for the position that Tyree played. Now, there's a couple stunts and shit that you got to know for sure, right? But mostly it's see ball, get ball. Whoever got that motherfucker, go kill him. That's basically what you got to do on that position, right? So it's like, come on, bro.
For an example, using Tyree, that is true. I would say though, with other edge rushers, it depends on the scheme. Some of them you may be used as just a contain guy. They may want you to rush. They may want you to cover the flats. They may want you to cover the running back out the backfield. You never know. But obviously, with him, he's definitely limited to certain assignments, I would say.
Now, obviously, I'm talking about our scheme specifically.
Yeah. Here, just whoop the dude's ass in front of you.
Get ball, bro. You see ball, get ball. As a running back. You are not asked to do much in the flats, or you're not even asked to do shit in coverage. In none of that, bro. You ain't got to do none of that. Your only job is to get the quarterback. That's it. So really, I don't know what the fuck he be thinking about when it's like, dog, there's nothing else for you to do. That maybe he's thinking about moves to do, but then even so, he don't even be trying the moves. Try them. Do something.
Yeah.
Let's see, bro. Now we're going against the left tackle. Now check this out. Now, this is a rookie that he's going against. Yep, it's a rookie. Fuaga. He's going against Fuaga. Okay.
Fuaga's a dog. Fuaga's a dog.
It's a rook. It's a rook.
I get you, but I mean, there's some rooks though that when they come into the league, because remember that Fuaga was a guy that Raider Nation was speaking very heavily on that we wanted. So that's why I'm saying, like, it is a rook, but also though, if that's a first round talent. So it's like this is a matchup where it's like, okay, let's see where you're at. Let's see where you're at. Can you beat this rookie? Can you beat this other first rounder?
Mike, this motherfucker's a 6 overall pick.
Yeah,
there shouldn't be.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's first round talent versus first round talent. Let's see what you can do.
No question, dog. Number one, he done been in the league for a year already. So like you got NFL training and all that extra shit. If I see this rep, Mike, and Fuaga whoop his ass, I'm gonna turn this shit off. I'll tell you that right now. I will turn this shit off. That is going to be a reoccurring segment here on Blunts and Breakdowns. If we see a player for too many plays in a row doing some bullshit, we turning it off, bro. We're not doing it.
Yeah.
I refuse. All right, let me see. Hold up. All right, let's see what we got.
Okay.
Okay. We keep it on. It's not bad.
He survived.
So.
Yeah,
so. It wasn't nothing crazy. Did he get chipped? No.
Nope.
Nothing really. I mean, what would you like to see different?
Replay that angle again. Replay that angle one more time, so I can see the rep all over. I'll say a little bit more handwork. Stop playing patty cakes. I want to see. Let me see a club and rip. Let me see a bull rush. Let me see something else besides just patty cake. Like long arm his big ass, bro. He's backing up. Now, granted, Fuaga has good footwork and technique, but you might be able, even all pro talent players, you could catch them slipping when they're off balance like that. Because that's a lot of weight in the air like that. You could catch somebody off balance. I want to see a little more handwork from Tyree on something like that.
See, this is where, and for the people, this is off topic a little bit, but I don't know if you know who this is. You know Dub? You know Dub Raider? My guy, man. But Dub is pretty cool, man. He a cool ass individual. But he kind of opened my eyes this weekend a little bit to some, and he's like, bro, most people don't understand what the hell we talking about when we're like, bro, long arm, secondary move, all that, right? And it's like, I get to thinking, yeah, you're right. So let's visually example for him, right?
Yeah, I'll give him an example of what a long arm is. So obviously, so we see guys pop, like obviously with O-line where you press like that, and with offensive linemen, they try to extend the block. So that's to get leverage. As a D lineman, we say long arm too, meaning the exact same thing. Whether I wouldn't recommend doing two, because at that point you're engaged with him. He could hold you right there. You're fucked. But with one arm, preferably at the outside arm, straight long arm, bro. Just, you get me?
Get that fucking
chest. Like you're stiff arming that motherfucker. Yeah, get that.
Chest. And I'll tell you what, this is where, and when I'm talking about secondary move, right? Just exactly, because what Mike is talking about, Tyree does a lot with the bull rush. He already does it, right? So check this out. We already here with the long arm, right? We had him.
Yeah, he let it go. So it's like, I get it if you have a second move, but if you just stop right there, that's it. But if you long arm, I expect you to either rip and dip or cut back something. Have a second move.
You talking that language, bro? Because look, check this out. Yeah. Once I got him here, once I got Fuaga here, you feel what I'm saying? In this position, once I got this motherfucker, look at it straight up. Arms flail to the side. You feel what I'm saying?
Club and rip his ass, bro.
Get them fucking hands.
Bro, you can send him to the corners right there.
You feel what I'm saying? Swipe his ass to the side because he's so strong, bro. That's what gets me so mad. He can use that strength,
bro,
and
I feel like
swipe his ass to the side, bro.
I feel like he may not. He may underestimate his own strength sometimes.
I think so too. Because look, imagine if he could, bro. You see how his hands are so up like that? Get under the rib cage and push this man or swipe this man off of there. You feel what I'm saying? Get under all this.
Yeah. It's like you already got the center. You already got the center, bro. You already got the middle of his pads, bro. At that point, you control the weight, whatever, right there with your next shove. You control that, bro.
Yeah.
So don't release that unless you got a second move already in the repertoire that you got to unleash.
This is where, and now look at where Adam Butler is. This is the example, right? Adam Butler damn near did the same thing, but look at where his leverage is now, right? He already
ripping.
That guard's
fucked. About to blow by.
Yeah, that guard's fucked, bro. Like if he holds on to this ball for a tick longer, it's over. I've already won.
Yeah, shout out Adam Butler, bro. I expect a real great year for Adam Butler. I know he's the assist man, but I think he gonna make some plays this year too himself, bro. He ain't here no more. He ain't here no more, and it's kind of different to speak about this. But Chason's already damn near there, right? Now the difference is Chason's has more speed. So he's going to get there a little faster, which is why it's more pivotal for Tyree to start developing these fucking secondary moves. You don't have the speed to make up like other dudes, right? So I haven't seen that bend either.
That
type of bend to get under somebody. So it's like you got to expand on your power and your leverage.
There you go.
Manhandle people, bro.
There you go, bro, because that's the only way it's going to get down. You ain't got the Kuntz, the Crosby bend. You ain't got none of that, right? But they don't have your power. They don't have that. They don't have the length, the size, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Now, Crosby got a little bit of that, but he ain't got that power. He ain't got that strength, right? So if he can start using that, bro, get the move right, where he's got these O linemen here, and then he starts developing another move, because then we just fucking re-engage again. You know what I'm saying? Like we just go right back into the chest and don't do nothing. Can't happen, bro. Can't happen.
Damn, Trey got hurt ugly right there.
Jesus. Half the squad ain't even on this goddamn team no more. It's funny part, but
yeah. But also, to be fair, we did have half the squad wasn't injured too at this point. Injured.
So here we go over here again with the Rook. Now, okay, this is a run, bro. I praised him on his running prowess and what he does on the run defense. Let me see. There you. We gotta fucking finish.
You gotta finish that.
We gotta finish because he's there. He's there. It's there.
Yeah.
Put it together, goddammit. Look, okay, here we go.
Did he put his head down when he went for the tackle?
Nah. I think angle was nasty. Angle was nasty.
Is that okay? It could be an angle thing, but also I'm like, I don't want to. Let's see.
No, he didn't get held.
No, yeah, that's just a bad angle. That was a bad angle because he took inside. He took the inside.
We'd have to know the scheme, right? We'd have to know there. In this point, we'd have to know what the hell is being asked. Is he because he's on the edge in wide nine? So are they asking him to contain that, like you're saying? Because if his job was to contain, he failed. He failed at the job.
Yeah.
But then again, we got Nate Hobbs coming on the outside with this guy, right?
Yeah. Well, I think Nate's covering flat. No, right there on that play, he got sucked inside right there. Fuaga got outside leverage on him. He sealed him off.
Because if you're gonna make that type of move on this type of run, this is a wide zone run. So if you're gonna make this type of move on this type of you gotta get him. You have to, or you're gonna create a lane. Like you gotta, bro, he's there, he's gotta get him like now. Like right now. Or where he was supposed to be, because his ass is supposed to be right here for real. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah.
Tyree's supposed to be right here. So immediately you lose contain, we create the hole. We create the hole.
And I mean, I get it. This is his year 2 Tyree, but it's like, bro, you've been playing your whole life. You've been a D lineman, edge rusher. I expect you to know, like, don't give up outside contain. Don't ever give up outside contain.
And for Waga, that's a dub. That's a win.
Now, granted, Fuaga was one of those guys that they said last year was considered a dude going into the draft. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. It's another first round talent. So hey, like
But on that one,
you get got sometimes, but yeah, that's something where you can't allow that.
And then okay, we're about to turn this shit off. We're getting off turn off territory, bro.
Yeah.
Because here we are. Look at this right here, dog. What am I gonna say?
Got to finish.
It's a fucking tight end, bro. Not only did he not finish, but he's getting blocked by a fucking tight end that was still, bro. Jawan Johnson was around when black people couldn't use the same water fountains as other people.
Oh my God.
So right now,
oh shit, Jesus Christ.
So right now, bro, I'm really worried that we're getting fucked off by somebody this old. It makes no sense. Damn, look at this.
He just got blocked by Udonis Haslam, bro. That's crazy.
Oh, John, come on, bro. Let's be real here, man. Let's be fucking real, bro. Jawan Johnson was front and center at the fucking Rodney King riots, and we're sitting here getting blocked by this man. Let's be real, bro.
I expect you to run through his face. I expect you to run through his face. I expect you to run through his face or just get past him. Like he had play that back again. Just play the snap up to this pre-snap right here. Watch.
When the snap is on. Why is he always taking this? He's always taking this step.
He sidestep. He did not run upfield. He sidestep, bro.
I told you, bro. He's always taking this hesitant ass step. I don't get it. I don't know why he always does that step. So slow. Get bro. You see that tight end, bro? Your eyes should be like a lion seeing a wounded gazelle in the savannah, dog. No way am I going to let this man block me one-on-one, dog. Shed this man off you.
Yes.
Fuck out of here.
I remember what. So the film is looking very shaky, yes. But granted, what I did say earlier is this is from last season. Things can change. From what I've heard, he does look improved on get off and better with technique, but we shall see. Because also the pads aren't on yet; they're in t-shirt and shorts. They're not going full. It's harder to distinguish that compared to like a receiver going one-on-one against the corner or some shit. It's a little different.
Obviously, who's telling us or who's telling you, you know what I mean, that he looks good. Obviously, you know, you take it and you say, okay, you know, that's good stock. But at the same time, even that person, I would tell that person, hey, dog, we sitting here in spandex. You feel what I'm saying? We sitting here in spandex. I heard that shit last year. You know what I'm saying? Like last year, I was told the same thing. Oh, he looked good, right? I got to see it when we get in these pads, bro.
Yeah, like it sounds cool, like whatever, but we're in PE clothes, bro. Like I got to see when we're in the uniform. We got the helmet and shoulder pads on.
And that's where it fucks me up, because it's like in spandex, we can look good all we want. But when I turn this motherfucker on and when we start watching this film, what does it look like? It don't look good. So I got to see, bro. I got to see. I hope for everybody's well-being, I hope that he can come out here and do what he doesn't have to add his name to a long, lengthy list of Raider draft picks that did not work out.
Yeah, facts.
Let's just hope that shit don't have to go down. But now we transition from that to a player that I'm excited about. Now I'm not gonna go on the limb and be like, oh man, he's gonna take Tyree's spot. But if he makes the 53-man roster, there's already
he may see more looks in that rotation. There's a good
pause, bro, because now you're like, he's got that. You know, he's got the measurables. He if he was to play good in training camp, we got some stuff.
Now, and what makes this more interesting is they both have a little bit of different stories, I guess you could say. Both of them, I guess you could say, are somewhat underlooked, but one was a 7th overall draft pick. The other guy is a UDFA. So he got that hunger already, like, I'm going to prove everybody wrong, and I'm going to prove myself right and show folks, like why they fucked up, why they're going to regret not picking me. He going to show out. So it's going to be interesting to see what Jah Joyner does. I have now? I'm not going to lie to you. I've watched some highlights. Not now, granted, it's the highlights, so they're going to show the good plays. But he looked like a dog to me. So I'm excited to see what the film looked like for real.
Me too. And then we got good film nonetheless. We got Penn State. So we seeing some guys, right? We got some good film.
Yep.
So for example, though, this is where it could get very interesting. Tyree is 6'6", 276, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's 6'6", 276. Jah Joyner is 6'5", 265, right? So not that far off, right? And keeping in mind too, if he does make the roster, he would have to. Then he gets a full off season if he does well, right? Can get even bigger
and everything. Yeah,
can get even bigger. So that is something to note, something to look at. So I'm excited to see this one too.
All measurables from both players.
I'm excited to see this one too because he had a interview with my guy Chris from Protect the Shield. Shout out to my guy, man.
Yeah, shout out Chris. That was a dope interview. If you guys haven't seen it, make sure y'all check it out after this episode.
Yeah. So he had his interview, and I love the way he was talking in the interview. You feel what I'm saying? Like you said, he got that mentality.
He gave me the mentality of a previous player we had recently that was a fan favorite. Not now, granted, they play different positions, but he gave me like a Nate Hobbs vibe. Like he had that mindset where he's like, nah, like keep doubting me. Like y'all gonna see. Like y'all gonna see some shit.
I like that, bro. I like that. So let's get into it, bro. Shit, ain't no more talking.
Yeah.
I'm ready to watch this one. I'm ready to watch this one.
Do it. Jah Joyner. Oh yeah.
So we got Jah Joyner versus Penn State. And before we continue, man, make sure you know this is a recorded episode. Well, make sure you guys are hitting the like button, hitting that subscribe button. Hold up. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. But yeah, make sure y'all. Okay, yeah, you good? But yeah, make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all follow my boy Rundown. Make sure y'all follow me too on Michaelvelli24. But yeah, also be sure to share it with a friend or 5 friends. Fuck it, share it, bro.
Yep. Like I said, we're keeping you busy during this off season, man. And if you're looking for a show, we ain't got all that extra and that bullshit, man. We just coming to watch the ball, watch the film. You feel what I'm saying? And then make our assessments from there. But let's get into it, man.
Yeah, because a lot of people have opinions, bro, and it sounds good. And I know a lot of people don't trust people's opinions just because they don't see it. They don't understand what they're saying. So it's like, okay, well, we're showing you right here.
Exactly.
This is why we feel the way we feel, why we're going off what we say. Like when we tell you opinions, it's not just because we're bullshitting. We actually love this shit. So we be watching the film for real.
Exactly. And now nobody can tell us you don't watch no film.
Nope.
Can't tell us. It's right here for you. So here we go. Oh, we got the arrows on this bit. All right, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Right here on the Y9.
Yeah, number 17.
Not a bad first play. A little lungy.
Yeah.
But stay low.
You're here on the left side of the screen.
Let's see what we looking like. All right. I mean, not bad holding your spot, holding your position.
Yeah, he didn't get pushed back at all. Yeah. If anything, I'd say he probably had leverage right there.
I agree.
All right, top of the screen.
Okay. Okay. Let me see that again. I mean, a quarterback got rid of it quick, but he put Buddy on his ass, though.
Yeah, and one thing I will say that I'm noticing already that I like is he's using that long arm. He's using that long arm and getting that leverage. He pushing Buddy back.
He got some nice length to him.
Yeah.
He got some nice length to him. I didn't think he was that long.
Pause.
Yeah, facts, huh?
Yes. Yeah. Pause.
That shit, wow. Dog.
But so far, yeah.
Okay, that was nice.
Minnesota had a solid defense, bro. They actually had a really solid defense.
He got double teamed on that one.
Yeah.
So ain't nothing I can say about that. He got double teamed on that one.
Shit.
Let me see.
Shit, there's 2 Raiders actually on this film, but
Yeah.
but now let's focus on the other one. Yeah. Now, granted, one thing I will say that I was told was there was other games that there's better film for Lindenberg.
Yeah, I was told that too.
Mm.
We're gonna have to see that because last time I saw that shit.
Yeah, maybe later down because obviously this is still OTAs. We still got plenty of time before the season. We're about I believe 96 days. Shout out my boy the Nation. He coming through with the fire graphics right now with the countdown showing the legends.
Yeah, I do like that.
She's hard. I like it. I believe today was Daryl Russell. Now Daryl Russell was a bad motherfucker on the D-line.
Man.
He was a Pro Bowler.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, Daryl Russell was a man, bro.
I mean, he's getting off. It's not bad the way our guy Joyner's getting off. Yeah, I want to see.
Yeah,
there we go.
Ooh.
He caused the pressure, but I would like to see a secondary move off of that.
Hey, was that Cody? Was that Cody that finished that play?
I gotta see. Let me see.
But yeah, I like the pursuit. I like the effort.
Okay. I mean, he got him off the spot, right? Because he's the initial pressure. He's the initial pressure. He gets him. Good job crossing face a little bit, right?
Yeah.
But maybe get a little more aggressive in his hands, I would say.
Yeah. I will say, though, it was still a great play because he opened things up for his teammates to finish off the play.
He did. He provided the assist.
Yeah. And sometimes those are what you say, like assists. That's something like where Adam Butler is a player that really thrives in that, where he may not get the tackle and you may think, oh, he's not doing nothing, but nah, he doing some shit, bro. He's giving the opportunity for one of his teammates to go through that gap and fucking finish the buddy off. Pause.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't like this rep. This I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm tripping, is maybe asking too much, but once you get here, why are we going more inside? You know?
Yeah, you got to stay outside.
Maybe spin off of that to the outside. I don't know. But
yeah.
Like, it just looks like there's no, after this, like, there's no plan. Like, were we supposed to be looping or, like, what the hell are we doing? That's where you get nasty right there, bro. I don't know. I didn't like that rip.
Yeah, that shit just got a little too clustered right there.
There we go. Now, is this his fault? We got to watch this from the other view. I like the way he took it on head on, right? I like the way he took on the contact. Pause.
I got to see this angle. Let's see.
No, it was nobody. Bro, it was a gaping. Where the fuck is the linebacker at? Wait a minute. I gotta see. This is just a gaping asshole.
Is 20 a linebacker, or is that a nickel?
No, that's a corner or a safety. Oh, we blitzed. That's why.
Yeah.
Because there's a blitz right here.
Yep.
Right here.
And I hate to say it, but something that we've seen on the previous film was shooting the wrong gap.
Yeah.
And
yeah. That's not on Ja. That's not on Ja. I think
no. It's on another player, but I'm not gonna say nothing. we said enough on a previous episode.
Yeah, we gotta watch better film before we say more.
Yeah,
gotta watch better film.
It's just one play. It happens.
There you go. I mean, they're not going to his side. I will say that, but I like the way he's taking on the block. You know what I mean? I like the way he's shedding the block at least.
Yeah, from what it looked like, he whooping this dude's ass. Like, he's winning his reps.
Am I tripping to think that he's not the most athletic guy?
Who, Ja?
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Like, I don't. Like, he looked a little.
He got some speed. I feel like he may just need to put a little more muscle on. Get a little more weight on him.
I don't think he's got that. I don't think he's got that athletic bend.
Yeah.
You know?
The one thing I will say though too is this is Penn State though. Like, Penn State is.
No, this is Penn State. I just don't like for example, I just feel like there's a certain stiffness to the game, right? Like, just there's not a lot of fluidity. Like, watch. Let me see this. You know what I mean? He just looked tight. He just like I don't know how to explain it. You know, just certain athletes look fluid like a motherfucker. You look at, for example, we look at Malcolm Coons. That motherfucker just looked like his muscles is made of rubber band. You know what I mean? Like the way he's doing shit.
Now I will say, now going back, I agree with what you're saying though. Like I do see what you're saying here with that, but there are other games just like with the other player, with Cody. We said there's probably other film we got to watch to see what he's really about. Same thing with Jah. There's other teams, like if I'm not mistaken, I believe they played Kansas and he was getting home. I think also they played, was it Oregon State?
Oh, okay. We almost split that. See, this isn't bad film though. This ain't bad film.
Yeah. And this is against, like, I would say top tier talent.
Yeah, I want to see it against this.
This is the best of the best right there.
There you go. See, that I like. You almost split that double team. You know what I mean? Tight end should be a non-factor, to be honest. Get his ass up out of here. But look, split that shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I like that though. Against the run, he's causing havoc. I will say this: if we're comparing the film, right?
Yeah,
because he's got to beat out Tyree in order to, like, not beat him out, but at least somewhat show that he's there, right? I like what I see from Tyree out of the run game a little better, right? Yeah. A little better, but that's because Tyree, you already seen he got that natural strength. But what the difference I see is that Jah not really hesitating like that, not like we see with Tyree.
Yeah. Oh shit! I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I thought that was me. All right, let's see if we see that hesitation. There, bro, this is why sometimes I hate fucking watching college film, dog. They just do all these dumbass quick throws.
Yeah, bro.
You can't see the rush.
Also because they know he's getting pressure.
That is true. You can't see the rush. Now, all right.
They're not running his way, and they're throwing the ball pretty quickly.
Now, this is the one we can evaluate. We can evaluate this one.
Okay, so he did initially take on a double, but yeah, it seemed like at that point he just gave up. He was trying to.
Me too. Yeah, I agree. It just looked like after he found out like it was here, we just gonna try to bull our way into it.
Yeah, I feel like he could have kept going, but I mean, he do got the length to him where he could possibly go up and possibly tip that pass.
Yeah, but this shit right here is where you got this is the universal sign that your ass just got heamed up. Look, where you got to sit here like this.
Fuck it.
You got to do that little baby jump in the air and his ass still got you like that. At that point, bro, he done heamed you up. It's over.
Yeah.
He got you. I would have liked to see something different. I agree, bro. It looked like he just gave up on the rush. It looked like there was no other moves to be had. I'd like to see something else off of that.
He could have tried long arm extending or club and rip something.
Not good either.
Now, something I'd like to see him add to his repertoire, which I think he has the speed to possibly pull it off, is a spin move. Add a spin move to your repertoire. Right there. See? In that instant, you could have spun off that.
Agreed.
Not exactly at that second once you engaged, but you had an opportunity right there.
But it's got to be something else other than getting in a motherfucking chest, bro. Like that's what we're saying. Like, because right here, bro, you're okay. He's not even using his length, right? Like, and you just said you want to see the long arm, and we just said he has good length. You can't immediately like take that away from yourself because now he's T-Rexed into this motherfucker, right? Like, there's no way you can use your arms anymore. He's got you, and you're like this now into a dude's body, like. We got to be able to keep the length off. Because what happens after? Does he get him off? No, he don't get him off. And that's where
he already got guy inside his pads at that point.
That's the example, bro. That's what we saying. Now you heamed up at this point. Now you trying to shake him off, but it's too late. He already bear hugged you.
Yeah.
There we go. See that little move almost bought him more time to get to the quarterback.
Yeah.
I think he used a little hand move. Let me see from this way. See, hey, that little swipe, bro. The little swipe.
Mm-hmm. Something.
Look how he get in there with the guard. Once if he got under, he tried to get under, but that's what I'm talking about, bro. Now we just need it quicker. Now we can get that shit quicker, bro, because it's there. We got to keep going.
You got something.
There we go.
There you go. Yeah. There you go, bro. That's a good rep.
Now, keep in mind, ladies and gents, if you're watching this at home, you tell me how many times we saw Tyree do this. Just this move, right? I'm not even talking about just one time did we see Tyree do this move. No. Not once. But we see in this college motherfucker do it. That's why I'm saying shameful.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Hey, if he would have held on to that motherfucker tick longer, you're there. But that's a dub. That's a win. And that's the difference. Like, and this is a one-on-one win, right? And you let me know if I'm lying, Mike. Like, this is a one-on-one pure dub. No help, bro. No stunts, right?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. He won that rep clearly. That was a clear as day win. Like, that's he didn't. Win. There you go.
There you go. Okay, there you go. String them together, bro. String them together.
He got held a little bit right there, but he did get held a little right there.
But see, the pursuit. The pursuit is what I like too, bro. Like shit. Last one we saw him give up. Yeah, last one we saw him give up. This one, there you go. Get to him.
Yeah.
I like that, bro, because the length is not just gonna allow whatever quarterback to get outside of him like that. So you got to use it. Another. Let's see if we can win for 3. Do you count? Oh, did he catch that? Ooh. Tyler Warren is nasty. Tyler Warren is fucking crazy.
I can't believe the Bears passed on him, bro.
He's fucking nasty. But okay, this one I ain't gonna lie, bro. I low key it's half and half for me, but he damn near won. Damn near.
Yeah.
Check him over here. See, oh, bro, he got under, buddy.
That's a good rep. That's a good rep.
It's a good rep.
He got under, buddy, on that one.
Look, this is what he's talking about, bro. As soon as he starts using his fucking length, and this is what we're talking about, bro. You see it live and in effect right now. Now that you don't get into the dude's chest and you can use your long arms, now I can get under Buddy's rib cage in his goddamn arms and get him off balance. Now, go back to the Tyree play where we stopped and we were talking about when he got Fuaga off balance. If he would have did this shit right here, you're there. You're there, bro. And this is why we watching the film. This is why we do blunts and breakdowns, bro, because we can show it real time what we need to see.
Exactly, bro. And that's textbook right there. That's a textbook long arm, bro. That's nice.
Yeah, that's textbook right there. I want to end it off that. I'm gonna end it off that before I see some shit I'm gonna be mad at. Because we got so much film. Keep in mind, folks, we can always go back, bro. We got archives now. You feel what I'm saying? So we can always go back to some games and do all this, man. The off season, bro, is gonna be fun. So next week we are going to continue our Trench Baby series, right? For this week, that was part 2. We got Tyree, Jah. Make sure you guys are liking them, hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button. Hit the like button on Twitter too. Follow my guy on X too. But man, I mean, let's wrap it up, man. How you feel about watching both of those tapes right there? I mean, what's your thought process?
Well, one of them obviously looks shaky. The other one, I definitely see a lot of potential in. I definitely see the potential there. Now, from what I heard, Tyree has improved a little bit, but I got to see it with pads on, and against his real test is going to be when they go up against the Niners in those joint practices. That's going to be the real test.
Yeah.
What can happen there? Jah too. That's a real test to see. Like, okay, this is one of those solid O lines that's well known and established in the league. Let's see what you can do against them. You see what you're gonna do in them one-on-one reps against different opposition.
That is going to tell us a lot. It's going to tell us a lot right there. I'm going to be excited for that, man. There's going to be a lot of. Hopefully, maybe we can get some. Maybe we can get some film from those practices. Break it down. Maybe.
Possibly, but yeah, man, it's gonna be real interesting to see, and it's gonna be a lot of competitions. Like I've been hearing about this epic quarterback competition that's been going on.
Quarterback battle, man. Yeah, epic quarterback battle. If you don't know now, you know, man. There's a couple people, man, pushing that Aiden is gonna get their starting job. We'll see. We'll see, man.
I won't say too much, but all I'm gonna say is, you know, I'll be hearing some shit, and I had said before, they're saying it feels a lot different, but the way they're saying about a lot different shit, there's a good chance this dude, if he balls out the way he does, if Geno plays the way I'm hearing he is and what I think he's capable of doing, he might be here well past those 3 years, bro. He might be here for a while. Like I know we have jokes and say he old and shit, but 34 in quarterback years, 34 not that old.
No,
it's not really that old. Like, he's still got time. Stafford's 40 right now. He's still looking like a top 5 quarterback in the league, bro. So who knows? We'll see. But I don't. If I'm being real, I and not just because I heard it or nothing like that. But if I'm being real, and we do this shit, and we really evaluate QB play. It's no quarterback competition, bro. The quarterback competition ended the moment the name Sanders wasn't called in the 2nd or 3rd round, or Milroe. At that moment, when there was no type of competition at all.
You got a better chance of scooping somebody up off the fucking side streets of LA and getting them clean off dope than you do Aiden O'Connell starting again for the Raiders.
Damn, bro, you said Skid Row. I mean, that's fucked up.
I tell you right now, bro, you got a better chance getting somebody clean off Skid Row than you do fucking Aiden O'Connell starting again. There's no disrespect. But we got to call a spade, bro. I'm tired of dancing around issues, right? I'm not dancing around shit no more,
you
bro.
keep it real. Like,
when you bring
too many chances, bro.
Come on, dog. You feel what I'm saying? We have to understand at this point, if you got people out here that don't recognize that Geno Smith is at least 2 to 3 tiers above Aiden O'Connell, then I don't know what to tell you. You feel what I'm saying? That football IQ is showing itself every day when the offseason is here.
Now, granted, earlier in the offseason, I said what I said, and I gave my honest assessment. I said I think Buddy is a top 12 quarterback in the league. Now, that's not a bad thing. Top 12 is not bad. There's 32 quarterbacks. So that means you're better than, for sure, at least 20 of them. Now, I see a lot of people saying he's top 10 already. Or with this team and the way the team's looking, he has the potential to be a top 10 quarterback. I believe he could be a top 10 quarterback. I absolutely believe it. He could put up the numbers. We got the guys to do that.
Yep.
But also, it's just, I got to see it. And that's really what it is just show us something, bro, because we ain't seen shit here in a very long time at QB play, bro. I got to see something.
I definitely put him in the top 15 category, right? Top 15 quarterbacks in the league. And that's no slight, right? Because there's 32 motherfuckers in the league. So at the end of the day, bro, he's upper echelon to me.
Yeah.
Right. But I'd have to see him have another fabulous year for me to be like, oh yeah, bro, he's top 10. Like, you know what I mean? Because to put him top 10 is to put him above a couple other dudes, and that's kind of blasphemous right now. So you can't really do that right now, in my opinion.
Shit. For me, I'm gonna keep it a bug with you, bro. It's like you win our bring us a fucking wild card win, bro. Shit, you top 10. You top 10. I won't say a bad thing about you ever again. You do some shit like that, because it's been a while. Last time I seen a playoff win, bro, I was a fucking 3rd grader, dog. I'm 30.
I wasn't crazy. I don't think I was formulating sentences at all. So at the end of the day, bro,
like, it's crazy. I
barely took my first steps.
Yeah, it's like, win us a playoff game, and you gonna silence a lot of fucking critics, a lot of haters, all that shit.
Oh yeah.
Put it this way, bro. I'd buy a jersey. You fucking you win us a playoff game, bro. I'll cop a jersey.
Speaking of, man, shout out to the Rundown fan, man. Somebody lucky gonna get a jersey of Geno.
Okay.
Once I get to 3K. But
make sure y'all subscribe, and be sure to tap in next week. We got Trench Babies episode 3, and we're gonna change things up a little bit. I know we having fun with this D line film, but we're gonna switch over to the offensive side of the ball now. And who gonna be our guys that we're breaking down next week?
We got Caleb Rogers and I don't know, is it Charles Grant? I think
Charles Grant.
Yeah,
and
so,
William and Mary. Yes,
so
sir.
we gonna see, man. It's gonna be a good one, but I'm ready for it. But until then, man, you already know it's been another 5 episode of Blunts and Breakdowns, right? If you haven't fired up your tree already, make sure you do it after this episode, right? Hit it on the playback. Yep. You feel me? But other than that, man, anything you want to say to people before we get on out of here?
Just make sure you like and subscribe. Tune in again next week, bro. And I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. For real, we fuck with y'all. We fuck with the support. It's gonna be a big year, bro. We're gonna do it big. We're gonna do it real big.
Yep, it's gonna be one of them ones, man. So again, appreciate everybody. Make sure you're hitting all them buttons, and we gonna see you next time on Blunts and Breakdowns next week, man. Peace.
Sir, peace.
Too raw.